Good morning, my faithful followers. For those of you who have managed to find me, I have not abandoned you. I've been forced into exile by Google, against my will. For sure, against my will. But we're trying to make a comeback here. I know it's a big deal. I lost all my subscribers, 4,000 subscribers. It took a long time, man. You know how many words I must have fucking put out there? But look at this, guys. Check this thing out. Look at my hammock, man. I found that on the side of the road, and I put it in a place where you obviously cannot get to it, just to provoke some thoughts or some questions, or just to confirm that I'm a little bit crazy and I enjoy having fun like that. But alright guys, I got a bunch of jobs to do today. First one is a mowing cartridge in a community that when I first got out of the Navy, I was working for S&S Plumbing. We did a lot of the houses in there for a guy named Joe Mercurio. He was a retired cop from New York, and he came down here, got his contractor's license, and started building houses. Just, you know, a little bit above base of starter homes, you know. They were nice. I mean, it's a nice neighborhood now, just because of where it is. But so this house I may have helped put the plumbing in back in 89, 88. Then I gotta go. Guy's got a tankless water heater that the supply lines going into the bottom of it are leaking. I don't know. It looks like a homeowner did it, or somebody maybe not qualified, which when it comes to tankless heaters, I'm not qualified. Just being honest, man. I don't put them in, I don't push them. I actually turn people away. I tell them, just stick with what brung you. No maintenance, put a friggin' tank in there and you'll be good. Who the hell needs hot water all the time, forever? We need to set some parameters here. You know what I mean? Our resources aren't gonna last forever, man. That fucking electricity has to be made with some other fuel. Anyways, after that I gotta go. People just got down here. They've got a condo down the street. These are all fairly close jobs to my house, within a couple miles, which is great. Got another job. Lady got to her condo last night and there's no water coming out of her kitchen sink faucet, and she said the rest of the water in the house is pretty brown, and my guess is that she needs a new water heater. But I'm gonna go over there, try to get the water running, clean some aerators most likely, and see how old her water heater is, possibly sell them a new water heater. Because what happens is, once that anode rod goes, you're left with just a steel rod, and that rod rusts, man. And also you don't have the protection, so the tank will start to rust if there's any imperfections or ways for that water to get by the lining in the tank, which always seems to be around those seams. So anyways, that's my day. I'm gonna get hopping. This first one is a tub stoppage and a cartridge replacement in a house that I may have put the plumbing in a long time ago. Alright guys, I don't know if you're looking at my forehead, fucking big old head. That's the good thing about having a fucking gigantic head. It don't matter where the fucking camera's pointing, you're still gonna get a piece of my head, you know? It's about a foot wide, guys. Oh yeah, Johnny Block. Gonna stoppage here in this tub, which is most likely right here, which I have to. So this pulls out. This is the old style.
No, it turns. Normal. It will.
No, I know, but you gotta pull these out. Back when this house was.
That's only 3 years old.
Really?
Yeah. If you force it to keep going around, it will turn on.
Oh, there we go. Alright, I'll get you hooked up. How it don't turn off. It's a hot mess. That's my professional opinion.
Yes.
Alright, let me
That's why I called you.
I'm gonna turn the water off, okay?
Sure.
And get you taken care of. So it looks like a posi temp valve and a lift and turn tub waste. A lot of times I know this house has PVC in it, and a lot of times the stoppage is actually right there in the lift and turn portion of that drain. Pretty easy call. I don't know what's going on with the shower. Something's funky. Let's see if we can get in this beast. Beast of burden. Okie dokie. Smoky. Let me get some tools and head in there. Alright guys, so I've got the water turned off to this place. I'm gonna work on this. I got hot water running back in through this valve from the tub, water heater. Ouch. It is re-piped, I noticed on the outside. Like I said, most of the time the stoppage is right here. And that's the case with this one. Alright, I'm gonna go get my plunger. So I know that this is this house has PVC under the slab. Johnny's patented, or not patented. Pretty nasty. This is the one with the set screw. And I've got the water off now, and I'll get back to this drain because I need to get water running. But so let's see what we got here. See these integral stops? These are notorious for spinning the rubber inside. So one thing you want to do is make sure that that's not part of the issue here. Only way to do that is to put it back together. I just put a brand new Positemp cartridge puller in this tool bag. There she is, right there. Well, for some reason I changed this screw on this. I did make a note that it's installed properly. That's because of the overhead water piping. Oh, a little trough. I learned that the other day on watching Replum. That kid's fucking hilarious, man. And he's probably got more tools than Home Depot at this point. Everybody wants him on board. Every time she opens something. So guys, I did an inventory on that old spout. I mean that old cartridge. And I know there's nothing in there. So I'm just gonna keep mowing now. They give you these little grease. It's almost like oil. More than grease. Okay. Hot and cold up. Okay. Put the old clippage back in. I like these clips, man. They go in easy. Okay, so I want to turn that down. And I'm going to go turn the water back on. Make sure this guy's working properly. Guys, sorry about the delay. I forgot to turn the camera off. Give me a break. It's early. It doesn't take much to stop up these drains, man. You know, I mean, it's actually a good thing if you live in an older house with cast iron. You don't have to worry about it. So, let's see what we got here. Cold. Starts draining like a champ. No leakies there. Guys, don't ever use these. Whenever you do any service in a house, always shut it off either at the meter outside or the shut-off valve outside. You start turning 15, 20-year-old integral stops or shut-off valves under the sink, you're just asking for more work, and we get pressed, you know, we need to be places. I can't have a 1 hour service call turn into 4 hours, you know? Just the way it is. So I try to avoid that for the homeowners and for me, so that, you know, I don't end up having to replace a bunch of valves, and, you know, just how I do it. So that's in good shape. This goes on next. Oops, no it doesn't. Don't mind me, guys. It's all downhill from here with me. But sometimes it's hard finding the hole with the lights on, you know what I'm saying? Little humor there with that. Sometimes you need a hand, you know. It's always good to have a hand to help you find the hole. Yeah, I'll never have any kind of a contract with anybody to sell their tools. Endorsements. Yeah. I'm gonna put a little bit of grease on these just because they're this valve. That's crazy, man. When it's hitting the stop, it's not off. Wow. It just keeps running. That's off. Nope. That's a strange one, guys. I've never seen that before. Maybe this piece is broken, I don't know. You look at it. That's fucking weird, but I am gonna push that all the way to that side. Tighten this guy up. Sometimes those stop tubes get sloppy, and they're not. You go past center with it, you know, and it doesn't shut the valve off because that stem is in the perfect upright position. Shot. I got sweat running down my neck now. It's got me hot under the collar. That seems to fix it. That's that. Quick look at the plunger. Driving you guys nuts, I know. Alright, I'm just gonna wash this thing off. Oh shit, it may have broke. we still got some threads down there. Most likely they don't use this toe. That's just a test this guy. Make sure it's joined in with the shower on. That shit seems worn out, man. That spout's not really working good either. Whew. I want to get a good amount of water in here. Flush that thing out. We're all good here, guys. Sometimes, guys, you just gotta take some time out and smell the flowers. And either my sense of smell is not working or these flowers don't smell. They're not roses. I think this is a hibiscus. Something. I don't know. Guys, don't trust anything I say. Half of the shit is bullshit. I'm just kidding. And I forget to tell you. All right, that's one down. 10:42. 42 minutes. Made a little bit of coin. Made a day's pay, y'all. You know? You young boys out there, stick with it. If you're working for somebody who's a fucking goofball, don't waste your time. I was blessed to get out of the Navy and to go to work for the guy that I worked for. He was one of the best plumbers, or if not the best plumber. Very small shop, but man, I worked for him and he taught me everything he knew, and then I have skills and I can think on my own. So I took it to my level where I wanted, how I want to do stuff. But don't waste your time working for a fucking company that's a mess. You know what I mean? Get in there and just don't burn any bridges, but you know, hit the fucking road. Go find yourself a quality company, somebody who's been in business for a long time, somebody who's got educational programs. If you're service, you know, they're gonna teach you how to do this stuff and get certified. Don't waste your time with a bunch of fucking jamokes. You know, the guys driving around with a van. that you can't even get in because the shit's so fucking thick and old and stinky and messy. It's a great trade, you young boys. You'll always eat if you learn how to do plumbing, because if you're gonna eat, you're gonna have to take a shit, man, at some point. Whoa, look at that. Jesus. Whenever I see a wall like that all smashed in, I want to stop and go make sure there's not a car in the woods, you know? But I don't. I just keep driving. I think that was a tree that fell. Speaking of trees that fell, look at that son of a bitch. Big old fucking oak tree. That was my side cam. Some things never change, guys. New channel, same Johnny, new channel. Hey guys, I just pulled into the bank, and down here, you know, you try to park in the shade. This fucking truck gets hot as hell. Anyways, I pull in and I give the car next to me as much room as I can get. I mean, my tires are touching the curb next to me on the left. So the guy gets out, and he's an old native, I guess, you know? And he's like, I guess the old Sarasota's gone and never coming back. Meaning that I was rude for parking next to him, you know? And I said, hey man, I'm just trying to park in the shade, you know? And he goes grumpy ass fucking walking away. So I do my thing, make a deposit, and I get a business card, and I write on the back of it $50 off on a new price of a new water heater. And he wasn't at the ATM, he was inside the bank. So I go in the bank and walk up to him, and I hand him the business card. And I said, here, this is for me inconveniencing you, 50 bucks. I said, so hopefully that'll make you feel better. I said, if you ever need me, call me. He says, actually I do. I got a couple leaks and I'll give you a call. So what I'm saying, the moral of the story is, you know, there's always an opportunity, man. Always. I think I should have just jumped the curb right there. Anyways, that's the moral of the story. Don't let the fish get away. One way or the other, get that fucker in the boat, Jack. Alright guys, I'm here. This is the no water at the kitchen sink call. Hello, how are you, my friend?
Hey, John?
Yes, I am.
Come on in, I'm Brad Klinger.
Are you the guy who's been calling me for an invoice for the last 6 years?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But my brother, I believe, is dealt with you over the phone. You've done some work.
Yep. Hey, I have a YouTube channel, and I videotape my jobs. So, is that okay with you? That I'm going to videotape this?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
Just keep it under the sink and what you're working on. I'm okay with that.
It's just going to be right here. So you got a lot of rusty water.
Well, yeah, at first water came out, it was kind of dark, and then it wasn't coming out at all, and now it's coming out a little.
That would be the problem.
Okay, get some junk in there.
A lot of rust. I'm thinking this may be a symptom of a bigger problem.
Okay.
This could be the water heater.
Well, it's brand new.
Oh, okay.
But maybe some things that
Some of the
just
other
lied.
stuff, or they did some, you know, unfortunately, you see all that construction work they're doing out there.
Yeah.
If they're cutting into these mortar mains, that's very well where this could have come from.
Okay. Good to go. Nice.
want me to check the rest of the aerators while I'm here?
No, I think that's good. This was the only one we had an issue with. Everything else was fine.
Okay.
You can see it's
Nothing major.
simple. Yeah. I was thinking it might be something underneath that you have to go in and clean out. Like one of the tubes.
No, I would be willing to bet. Are you guys draining the water heater when you leave, or are you just turning it off?
We're just turning it off.
Okay. Hear this? This is all air in the line.
Yeah.
And my guess is they shut these mains off and did some work out there at the street. And if you want, let's turn everything on
Okay.
in the house. Your water heater's over here.
Yeah, left.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, this here, another hot and cold on or just hot?
Both. I want to get the.
The shower's running too. So, try to get the air
I
out.
put this faucet in for you guys. I put the
Yeah.
water heater in.
Cool.
But I can still hear air coming out of these. So if you got some lavatories you want to open up,
Let me go,
but just kind of stay there. I mean, just make sure they're not filling because they'll overflow.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? They've got some road construction here, guys. It's been going on for years, it seems. But they're moving water mains. I see the big blue pipes. Definitely sounded like he had a lot of water. You got a drip out of this faucet. You see that?
I do.
You want me to try to fix that for you?
Another gasket? Yeah.
No, I just need
Or-
to tighten up that ring. Let me go
Sure.
get a tool. Keep an eye on all this water running.
Okay.
When you hear that, the cavitation stop, you know, that spurting and sputtering,
Then we
you can
can
turn everything
turn it
off, and then I just need to tighten up a little ring on that, hopefully.
Okay.
So this is just a Delta kitchen sink faucet.
Okay.
Yeah, you can shut that up. You don't have a can of WD-40 hanging around, do you?
I'll check. Not working. I got one more over there.
No, I think it may work. It's just-
I don't know about that. I'll shut the other one off.
Give that a minute to set up. Okay, so basically this tool tightens up that ring, but it seems tight. Yeah, it doesn't. It's not leaking now.
Yeah. Good.
I have what's called the Midas touch.
Nice.
I'm in good with the plumbing gods.
There you go.
It helps. But sometimes all you have is a prayer. So I'm not sure that that's fixed it. I mean, it may rear its head again. But yeah, this little nut here. I mean, this is designed to put a little more pressure. Yeah, I was able to move it.
Good.
So I think just that is all it took.
Awesome.
Will take to take care of that. I'm gonna try a little more. Oh yeah. She broke free, so that's a good thing. You feel that it's a little tighter. That's just the gasket being pushed up on top of a ball.
Okay.
Stainless steel ball.
That's good.
Okay, so you're a snowbird.
Yeah.
How long are you here for?
Just this week, to be honest with you. So we're not. My folks are snowbirds, but they're not going to be coming down here till maybe till later. I guess they don't know. But for us, we're just here this week. So I'm glad you're able to come in. Appreciate that.
I was going to give you the snowbird price. It would have been $800, but seeing you're a regular, it's going to be $878. I throw in the terrible jokes and bad humor.
It's all good. What do we owe you today?
If you
coming in?
can pay me cash, it's normally $150 for a service call.
Okay.
I'll take $25 off, $125. So
Okay. Yeah.
unless you want
let's
to just
see.
pay me $100,
See what I got in
you
cash.
can see I drive a hard bargain. A couple more minutes, I'll be paying you to work on your house. Alright guys. That's all you needed. I knew the seats and springs down in there were good because this faucet's not dripping. It's only dripping when it was on. So he's all good. Like brand new, man. Little WD. Water displacement number 40. They struck out 39 times. Could have been WD 38 if they got it right, but it took 40 times. I'm just so full of, information nobody needs. Trivial pursuit. So this is a nice little kit here for Delta. I have a huge one in the truck. It's like the size of about 18 inches long, but this got my seats and springs. This is basically the nut that I tightened up. The one in there was brass because that was an older faucet. This O-ring here is for the spout. If I had a leak coming out of down here, that would be this. And that's it, man. And this is the gasket that's on top of that ball in here. Hi, how are you? And that's what I compressed. By spinning this, wait a minute. This is basically what you have. I want to show these guys. This is what you had, and this just was not tight enough on that ball. This Teflon seal here. So I tighten that nut up, and you're all set. This pushes that down. Like that. And then this goes on top and it screws in, and as you tighten it down, it pushes that. So, little education.
Good.
Next time, maybe you can do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If not, call me. I'll be happy to do it.
Does,
Great.
$100.
Yeah, get your
All right.
cash.
Does this kind of thing happen without it being used? Is it?
No, what happened here,
What
I
is it?
believe, is the road construction out there. They're moving water lines, and this may have been the first thing you turned on when you got to this house, so the toilet's all flushing good and they're turning off.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're getting full flow. This was probably the first thing you turned on,
Yes, it was.
and all that debris came flying through this house and ended up right there at this faucet
Gotcha.
and just stopped it up. It was the aerator that was clogged.
What's
Yeah.
it from stopping it from happening again?
There's just junk.
You just have to
rust and
clean
stuff.
it.
Oh yeah.
If it happens again,
You unscrew it.
unscrew that and clean it.
Okay.
Look, there's a little more.
Yeah.
So we ran a lot of water in here. If it happens again, that's all you have to do.
Okay.
All right?
So we don't need a new screen.
No,
Right?
No, you
no,
just.
this aerator's working fine. The faucet's like brand new now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice and tight, nothing's leaking.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right.
It's awesome.
And it was definitely, I would imagine, from that construction. It's been going
Nice.
on for, I don't know, what, 3 years now, it seems like?
Seems like at least a couple.
Forever.
Well,
Yeah,
we were
at least
pretty
a couple.
shocked. I mean, the
That
whole-
they got everything. It's
Yeah.
worse than ever now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like they're even getting closer. It's,
Getting worse.
yeah, it seems like it. I don't know what happened, what's going on with that project, but
Okay.
all right, kids.
All right. Thank
Have
you.
a great day. Enjoy
Yeah.
your stay.
Nice to meet you, John.
Appreciate you
Yep,
coming
nice to
out.
meet you too.
And you enjoy the rest of your day.
I'm off to the next problem.
All right. Go get them.
You are
Have-
the solver.
Have a great day.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. Delta. They got a big ass box in here some fucking place. I bought it 25 years ago. Half the shit's probably no good anymore, but they used to have this really nice